Thursday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Jay Happ will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than it has to start today.
Gardner moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Just getting started here in the Bronx. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Boyd over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Bombers will get their shot. shot. No score. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout right here, starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. This is in the air out to right. Renfroe is there, 2 down. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the
swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gardner has room, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Franmil Reyes is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And it's fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away
Batting
a hit,
it.
and there's one gone.
The third baseman.
Guys, let's take a look at how the
Miguel.
Browns line up on B.
And
let's
Duhon.
focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting ninth.
Dan, how
The
hard
first
is it to
baseman.
massage your way through
Whoa.
such a deep lineup? I mean, even the
Boy.
8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing it.
High and deep to right center. Margot ranging back, still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in
Now
left center
batting,
for the
right
second
fielder,
out.
Aaron.
So bases are in. American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting,
Looks like the
center
pitcher coach is
fielder,
going to come out and have a
Aaron.
look. Don't like to see that in the
Hit.
second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with two gone. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one
Batting
as it
it.
flies into the
The
gap.
first baseman,
Both outfielders
Aaron.
give it a chase, but they
Hop.
can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in,
Batting
Austin
ninth.
Hedges.
The
In
catcher,
yesterday's game, he was
Austin.
responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there.
Now
Austin
batting,
Hedges
number
goes down for
23.
out number 2 in the top half. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. You got to keep the gas pedal down because...
Oh, he flubbed it. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. And he's back into second here safely.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi
Digging in to try it again.
Gregorius.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
One out here in the Yankees'
Sanchez.
third inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's had a year for the ages. Witnessing
now
history,
for
folks.
San Diego, number 34.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Hit hard on the ground to second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher.
Now batting,
he's got a big
third
old
baseman,
smile on his face. He
Miguel
knows he has a 6-run lead here in
Andujar.
the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Into the box now, Luke Voit. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
It's about
The right fielder, number 99,
200 ABs.
Aaron
where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. He's done it. Aaron Judge is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Line drive to center field. Margot is there, 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Line to the right side, but foul. Foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Stepping in now, Torres. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Gregorius scores. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't.
3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for
Refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 15-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Will Myers. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. A barehanded play by LeMahieu. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Gardner, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Gone! Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So digging in now, Torres. He flew out in his last at bat. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year as the blowout continues.
Talk talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Luke Voigt. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike.
Ladies
Phil
and gentlemen,
Maton gets
your
the call to
attention,
pitch
please.
here, and he'll try to sort
Now
this
pitching
mess
for
out.
San
He's going to
Diego,
try to at least eat a
number
couple of
88,
innings for his guys.
Phil Maton.
The 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. High fly ball out to deep right field. It's a grand slam.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.